Wouldn't it be great if you could have a way to easily see when your last activity date was with one of your prospects or when your next activity date is due with one of your prospects or accounts or contacts or opportunities? Hey, Brian Begley here. Today we're going to talk about a topic that we have had a lot of clients ask us to do for them over the years. For some reason, Dynamics doesn't include an out-of-the-box field to track when your last activity date was. And so what we do is we add a field or two to every record that rolls that up so that you can easily report in a view or view on a form. And we're going to show you how to do that. So getting right into it, we're going to go into the Power Apps make.powerapps.com environment. I'm going to go into the lead table. And to make this fast, I'm just going to go straight to my lead form. And I'm going to create fields, or the columns, right in the table. So first, let's start with creating the new table column for last activity date. Pretty straightforward. Give it a name, last activity date. Data type is going to be a date and time field. The format we want to be date only, but the behavior we're going to change from simple to a roll-up field. And we'll show you how that works. So now on my form, I've created a section. I've labeled it activity dates. And I'm going to go to my field list. I'm going to find that last activity date field that I created. So I'm going to click, I find it there, drop it underneath activity dates. I've already created a field called next activity due. We're going to drop that on the form as well. I'm going to show you how I built that field. But first, let's open up the last activity date. So I'm going to highlight this with my mouse. I'm going to choose edit table column. And then I'm going to choose to edit the roll-up behavior. Now the roll-up behavior for this field is very straightforward to calculate out. So last activity date, all we need to do is say what is the related entity. In this case, it's activities. And then we're going to choose what's our aggregation. Now, it automatically comes up with the correct aggregation for this field. It's the max of the actual end of any activity. So when you mark a task complete, when you mark a phone call as made or received, when you mark a calendar appointment as completed, the actual end date of that activity record gets filled in and then becomes filterable and recoverable in this view here. So I'm going to save that definition. And I'm going to close this up. And now I'm going to